We good to go?
Let's go. Red Friday.
All right. Red Friday.
Once again.
Rob, how you doing this morning?
Good, brother. Good. Yep. Good. Today is the day we celebrate and honor everyone deployed overseas. And for anybody watching, Red Friday is, and by wearing a red shirt is the way to do it. So anybody that needs to know about Red Friday.
You want me to kick this off with a couple things?
Yeah, kick it off, brother. Let's
All
go.
right, so hey, thanks guys for tuning in and listening to us. Rob and I are going to try to start this thing, Red Fridays, just kind of bring everybody together, talk about some important stuff in life. I just want to hit on three things real quick. Red Friday, for those that don't know, started a bunch of different ways, but the Remember Everyone Deployed acronym kind of turned into Red Shirt deal. What the red shirt did was it just kind of let people know and remind everybody that we constantly have troops deployed overseas, whether it be Korea, Kuwait, Iraq, Afghanistan, Germany. Anybody that's not with their families on a daily basis is considered deployed. They can be short-term deployments, long-term deployments, training deployments, whatever they are. But it's important to remember that the freedoms that we share on a daily basis are provided for us by the ones that still serve overseas daily. So the Red Shirt campaigns came around for a lot of different nonprofits to put their logos on, to help promote their own smaller causes. Became really popular during the suicide prevention phase, when I Got Your Six, 22 Kill. A lot of the other smaller ones came around. You find red shirts everywhere. So if you got one, try to wear one on Fridays. During football season, I had to wear blue or purple, so that's Friday game days. But we're back to red now on a daily basis. So a lot of people ask where it actually came from, what caused it. There's a bunch of different misconceptions out there, but you can actually look it up. It's on Google. There was an email chain that was created in, I believe it was October of 2005. And you can Google that and read a lot of what was said in that email chain. And it really got people thinking, hey, it's important for us to remember that people are overseas. Now, remember, in October 2005, we're about 2.5 years into into OIF at the time. And OEF had also started. So 2 major campaigns overseas. But again, like I said at the top of the show, it's not just about those two places in those 2 wars. We still have people deployed overseas from the Korean War, from World War II, occupying Germany, not occupying anymore, but basically keeping our bases supported over in Germany as a forward operating base, Turkey, a bunch of different places. All your Marine security guards that are overseas guarding the embassies, all of your special forces guys that are overseas training all the smaller military units on how to protect their own country. So Remember Everyone Deployed is just a big deal, and Rob and I kind of want to be here to share it with you guys. Go ahead, Rob.
Hey, thanks, Zach. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, that's some good information. Anybody watching, because people see us out there with the red shirts, and they kind of don't know why or what the reason was. So anybody who doesn't know, they now know. And if you guys want to start wearing red shirts, that would be amazing. And you guys can order some red shirts online from and get some Red Friday shirts online. So maybe here in the future, me and Zach might be able to post some Red Friday merch for sale. So
let's see if we get a few followers, and we can do that.
Yeah, this way we can support Jax.
Jax, man.
Yeah.
But so you had a good Thanksgiving, Rob.
Hey man, yeah, you know what? It was a good Thanksgiving. A a lot of blessings, too many blessings, man. Too many desserts, too many turkeys, stuffing. Oh man, I'm still, and I got a fridge full of. I'll be eating turkey for a week.
Yeah, right on. Well, ours was good. Very very blessed to be with family and friends yesterday. That was great. But something was missing yesterday, and my mind was a little off. So normally my Thanksgiving ham is perfect, and I'm not sure what happened to it. I'm not sure if it's a bad cut of meat, but I got to take it back to the butcher. It just turned out disastrous. So I had to make some emergency pasta, and so we had pasta and turkey, not your traditional Thanksgiving, but we made it. We made it work.
Hey, that's better than some peanut butter and jelly. At
No
least you have.
doubt, no doubt. There was, and you know what? Here locally on our local TV channel, there was a really good thing yesterday morning on a base in Korea. I don't know exactly what army base it was in Korea, but they had a good old turkey trot, and then the officers and senior enlisted got dressed up in their blues and served all the junior soldiers chow at a chow hall. So I thought that was really cool and kind of neat for them to broadcast that all the way back here in Florida. Of course, I think that particular Army unit is based out of MacDill, which is right here in Tampa. So, but that was cool to see. It was very good. But you know what? I kind of want to hit on this morning. Something that's near and dear to me right now is, when we go overseas, it puts a toll on everybody that we come home to. And I'm not gonna use today to harp on PTSD or anything like that, but I just want to talk about the overall trauma that it does to us and our decision making and how we choose to treat other people. And sometimes we put ourselves way ahead, rightfully so. We have to take care of ourselves in order to take care of other people, but sometimes we put our own uh, personal issues at the forefront and forget what others are going through as well. So I kind of want just to touch on mental health for a quick minute here. Never forget what everybody is going through. Everybody has their own battle, and I'm kind of dealing with that on the home front right now. I have somebody that is very near and dear to me, um, who I may have pushed away a little bit by not helping her identify, that I really care about her and care about her mental health. And I was hurting her in a way that I don't want to do that. So I just want everybody to be very, very cautious and careful with how you treat everyone around you, because the smallest things that you do can really echo profoundly in their own hearts and minds. So I just want to touch on that. Not to be a downer, but just an awareness tick.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Hey, and you know what? To bring back, you said you had to eat pasta. You didn't even get turkey. There's a
No,
lot of
we
people.
had we had turkey. I had somebody come over that brought a turkey. It was actually pretty good too. I got a pretty good recipe for it. But we had all the other fixings. I made sweet potato casserole. We had our green beans. We had mashed potatoes and gravy, giblet gravy. We did well. We did well. But I had to, just because there are so many people here, I had to make sure that we had enough food. So I made a couple good pasta dishes.
Got you. Okay, yeah. Because I know a lot of guys. They didn't. A lot of people were out feeding some homeless veterans this Thanksgiving. So for any veterans out there, hopefully all the veterans got to eat. They had somewhere safe to eat, and there was some handouts and stuff. Actually, I know a lady, Dana. She was on our podcast. She said that she was out there feeding turkeys to some homeless veterans at a homeless shelter. So there's a lot of people doing some really amazing stuff in the community for the veterans on Thanksgiving.
No doubt, no doubt. Our local American Veterans Post. Again, I live in kind of an older town, so a lot of the service members and sons of service members have lost their wives or are kind of alone. So we opened that up for lunch yesterday, a free lunch for all the veterans, and then once everybody left the house and I cleaned up here, I took a bunch of stuff down to the Veteran Service Office food bank, and they were going to pass out boxes. And today, I think they were going to go to the homeless camps around and pass out the boxes of food. So very important to give back, obviously. Very important.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. One helping one veteran at a time.
Well, again, yeah, I think that's what we said about this podcast, man. We touch one person. That's important. So I hope we can make it work and everybody can listen and share and just kind of, I don't know, piggyback off the way you and I feel about our veteran community. And it's not just about veterans. Let's not kid ourselves here. Right now, as a society in America and across the world right now, people just need to be kinder to one another. And I think that's a very important fact to get across.
Yeah. Kindness will get you a lot further than anything else nowadays. So, you want to be a helping hand for somebody. You want to be able to help somebody when you're able to. So.
Well, I got a little thing here to kind of get us on a topic here that maybe we want to talk about. I'm not sure how you feel about it, but we'll take it and see what happens.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Made new. Lord, today I ask you to touch my heart again. What has grown cold, melt with the passion of your heart. I am yours. Take what is no longer useful, the dead parts of me, and change them with your mercy that makes me new again. So what that kind of says to me is that, every now and then we kind of need to refresh. We need to reboot. We need to not necessarily a self-cleanse, but just something to go out there and be like, all right, I've had some negative thoughts lately. I've had some stuff that really doesn't need to be there. Where are you at? Where are you at, God? Help me out. And when I need you to give me some of that goodness that's in your heart that you gave up, you gave up your life for and were reborn for. So as we come into, it's Black Friday, the shopping and all that stuff. But, as we come into the holiday season, we're now 30 days away from Christmas. And everybody tries to get in a good mood. And, it should be all year round that people think like that. But now it seems like these next 30 days till we get to Christmas, people are a little bit friendlier out there. So I just want to have everybody take the opportunity to just kind of reboot yourselves and not only look in the mirror, but just look at other people with a kinder eye. What do you think about that?
Tis the season. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Yeah, you know what? This is the time of the year to go out. Everybody's shopping, everybody's happy. Everybody's got a little money in their pocket for the holidays. They're spending. They're out with their families, eating with the kids. It is a pleasant time to be out. Santa Claus, the malls. What not of a better time to be out now with your people here in America, bonding during the holidays. Thanksgiving just got over. Here we are rolling into Christmas, and everybody is a lot joyful this time of the year.
Yeah, and I really do think that's important. We're on the backside of this election deal now. Politics is always in the fray, especially for world travelers and people that are well read. It can get a little frustrating at times. Definitely, the inflation climate, having to buy gifts. Try every now and then not to think about all the negativity and just be positive with what's good. And again, just share it with the people that are around you, and don't share your negativity. Don't put your negativity on anybody else. Just try to be uplifting and help everybody out. And remember, again, the name of the show, Red Friday. We got to be thankful that we have everything we do have for those ones overseas that are still giving it to us. We got to pay it forward to everybody else.
Yeah, because they're the ones yesterday that didn't get home with their families. Everybody deployed. So It's tough. It's tough to be deployed. There's nothing tougher than being deployed.
Yeah, you know, the years that you miss away from home, and again, as a society, as human society, we have a short term memory. So you kind of you kind of forget what it was like when you weren't there. You know, the Christmases, the birthdays, the Thanksgivings. You know, you had your camaraderie with your guys, and they eventually become your family, and the ones that you go to, and the spending the years overseas and everything. You have a lot of love for them, but something's just different when you don't get to give your mom or dad a hug on Thanksgiving or Christmas. You know, so everybody just be strong and remember that, and remember how important it is with your families. So
And there's a lot of you can send letters to people deployed too. I want to get some more information on that, but there's an organization because I volunteered for them before, and I sent some stuff over to them, like a letter, just a letter.
well, you
If
know what?
anybody wants to write a
Yeah,
letter
you
to
know,
somebody deployed,
the one thing that I think is important, the elementary schools do it. You know, so
yeah,
all your local elementary schools, for the most part, I'm not gonna say all, but for the most part, uh, some kid in your elementary schools around you has a father, or mother, sister, or brother deployed. And I think it's really cool around here. We have one particular elementary school that the kids do send that stuff, and you can go get that information from a school teacher or an administrator, and do do something similar. Send your care packages. You know, we they used to be a little uh, they used to be a little gaudy and really uh, uncouth. Nowadays, with the streaming and all kinds of stuff and technology, it's a little different. But people still need socks and underwear, man. So, uh, yeah, I encourage everybody to go out and find a local elementary school with somebody who's deployed. Get that address and send them some stuff. You know, not just the person that's deployed, but the unit. You know, send a send an email and say, hey, what do you guys need? Put something in there. It truly does make you feel better to give than it does to receive.
yeah, and even just a letter. You know how much a letter means from while you're over there and you get a letter, a piece of mail from somebody showing their appreciation. Obviously something positive comes from that. Just to hear a few words from somebody from America who appreciates what you're doing over there.
And that's something that's really lost, especially for some of the younger people, that definitely, the new guys that grew up on technology. I mean, I don't think uh, my son hasn't even had a writing class. They just type things, and the written word is important. My mom is a big proponent of that. We only live 6 miles apart, but even when I was in Texas or California or overseas or wherever, she believed in dropping a letter in the mail, and now she still writes handwritten cards. So,
Mm.
I might take that on a challenge to just do better on that myself. It's sometimes nice to just get a nice card and be able to read it and hang it in your bunk or whatever. Look at it, and you don't have to constantly be staring at your phone.
Yeah, a handwritten letter is more important than a text too, I think. Anybody can shoot a text to you or a message, but a handwritten letter, you take time out of your time, to write a letter, and it's just more warming, I think, to get a piece of mail and stuff. So,
Yeah, I mean, you really feel it when you open it up and be like, holy cow, this person actually took the time, got postage, put it in the mailbox, and sent it to me. And you know what? You writing them back a letter to say thank you, letting them know that you care about it just as much as they cared for you is it's pretty special.
yeah, I got to make sure to get a letter out. I'm gonna get a letter out. I think I can go right online somehow and get them the mail. If you can't get over to a local place to do it, I think you can order the stuff online.
Oh yeah,
And
you can do that ship. I forget what it's called, but ship something. The post office mails everything to you that you need, and then you just put it in your mailbox, and your mail person comes and picks it up.
Yeah, it's like Operation Gratitude.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
That's worth looking into for sure.
Yeah.
All right, where are we at? What do we want to hit?
Well, I kind of like what we're getting some of these guys who are deployed some Christmas cheer. We that's kind of cool. But what else? I mean, what else we got going on for Red Friday?
Well, most of your service clubs on Red Friday will have some kind of get together, whether it be a drink special or some kind of game. We play washers down here. Everybody gets together in their red T-shirts and hats and pitches washers for a couple hours just to share. It'd probably be a big turnout today just because everybody's in town for the holidays. Again, being an elderly community, a lot of the kids come to their parents instead of their parents going to them. So we kind of get an influx down here of the holidays and the snowbirds that don't want to deal with the 7 feet of snow in Buffalo. So a lot of New Yorkers down here in Florida right now.
Yeah, is that for COVID or for the weather?
Just for the weather, man.
Oh.
Just for the weather. I think Michigan and we got a good population of Michigan and New York down here right now. It's about a 18-hour drive for them, and they make it down here and stay for a couple months. So we got a good influx of people right now.
Yeah, until the weather gets better. It's going to be a cold one. There ain't nothing colder than New York.
No doubt right now. Man, I saw that. I was watching the news. I was like, I wouldn't even know how to operate in that. 6 foot of snow? Nope.
You don't. You're snowed in every day. And that's if somebody plows you out, and then you're not going to be able to get no food. No store runs.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So another thing to be grateful for, good public service, good road and bridge crews, that are out there doing that stuff, keeping people safe.
Yes, during the holidays. Yeah, during the Christmas time.
For sure. Well, we got a couple. So we got a little bit of homework to do. Then we're gonna find a way to send some stuff overseas to some troops. We're gonna look into getting some gear. The Rob and Zach Red Friday podcast. See if we can't get some followers, get the word out around the nation. Share the good word with people, and start looking for some feedback on what people are doing in their local communities. What do you think about that, Rob?
Yeah, let's do it, man. I think everybody should be sending some stuff over for the holidays to the guys deployed. We got to get the information so we can post it on here so everybody can tap into the link. I think we'll have that next podcast.
Okay. So you put that link out there, and what is it? U.S. veterans?
Well, the U.S. veterans, that's for the suicide prevention.
Right. And that's we broadcast on there, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good deal. I want to make sure that we try to reach out as many people as we can. I know I got a couple buddies still active duty that are taking off on what's called a Marine Expeditionary Unit. They're going to be leaving here pretty soon. So that's 2,500 Marines on 3 different ships that leave out of both Norfolk and Coronado, or not Coronado, but San Diego. And those are 6-month deployments where they spend the majority of the time on ships or on foreign seas training. So that's important for that. I think
get the information out
right around Christmas. So that's pretty important stuff. But I don't have a lot more today, man. But you and I got to do some research and get this bad boy kicking.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Because today is an odd day. I mean, this is a heck of a time for us to start this podcast up for Red Friday because Listen, yesterday was Thanksgiving, right? Right. So here we are. Technically, it's Black Friday
Right.
today.
Yep.
But what trumps what? Red Friday or Black Friday?
Oh man, I mean Red Friday, and especially over the last few years when all these cyber deals and everything happen on Mondays, and a lot of the department stores actually open right after 4 o'clock on Thanksgiving. So we kind of own Red Friday now. Remember everyone deployed. I think is very important. Now you still going to have your people that get online and go out there and get all the deals. I have a problem with that because if I buy gifts too soon, I forget where I put them when I got to wrap them for Christmas.
Exactly.
So I'm more of the Christmas Eve guy. But no, it's I think Red Friday is very important, and I think you and I are on the right track to really get the message out there and really do some good stuff for people. And just I think if you and I can take the reins and do it, everybody else can as well.
Yeah, let's help out our guys deployed, man, so they get what they need. They feel that love, and and it's a way of showing that we appreciate them being over there and stuff. So, everybody, if you don't have a red shirt, go get a red shirt. As soon as this podcast is over, it's Black Friday. They're gonna have some specials, but go buy you a red T-shirt for Red
Yeah.
Friday.
And everybody go, just knock on the door of one of your service clubs and they'll have one until Rob and I get ours made. You can wear one from your local community post.
Yeah.
And then we need to start doing a giveaway where we give one away a week.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we should give a shirt away. Absolutely. Yeah.
So, guys, we're going to sign off here. We got a lot of backroom stuff to do. We got green room stuff we need to do. We got backstage stuff we got to do. And we're gonna rock this thing and bring you guys a great show from here on out on Fridays. What's everybody think? I think it's a great idea. What you think, Rob?
Hey, let's do it. Let's do it.
I'll let you take us off air, man.
Okay. Well, I just want to say a prayer real fast. Dear Father, we come to you and we ask you to keep us humble, keep the word in our lives, keep us diligent, keep us faithful, feed us, protect us, clothe us, and take care of those deployed and that they know that they're loved. And for all the other veterans out there and deployed people, I hope you had a blessed Thanksgiving and have some good, happy holidays coming up for Christmas. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. Thank you, Rob. All right, man. Let's get to work.
All right, brother. Salute.
Peace out.